Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech with Shady. In this episode of TWS, we will discuss the latest leaks of the upcoming smartphone lineup from Apple, the iPhone 16 series. So, without any further ado, let's get started. iPhone 16 lineup. As always, we got the regular iPhones, the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus, and we got the Pro series, which are iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max, which got a ton of new updates, which we are going to discuss in a moment. And potentially this year, we might see a new smartphone in the lineup, which will be named Ultra. As of now, we don't know whether Apple launches this phone with the iPhone 16 lineup, calling it the iPhone 16 Ultra, or they might call it the Apple iPhone SE Ultra and launch it after a couple of months later. iPhone 16 design. One of the significant changes in the lineup is in the back of the phone. Apple is going back to a vertically stacked camera system, switching away from the diagonal system which we were getting from a couple of years. In iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max, there were rumors that the camera layout on the Pro phones might look like fidget spinners, but eventually those rumors are not true, at least for phones coming up this year. Maybe we might see them in iPhone 17 lineup, but definitely they are not coming this year. One of the next major design changes is that Apple is bringing the action button back to every single smartphone in the lineup this year. Apple is set to bring another physical button on their smartphones, which according to me will be called capture button as of for now. Basically, it's gonna be placed below the power button, which when you hold your phone in landscape mode, you can use your index finger to press that button which acts as a shutter button when in camera app. And that button, according to me, can be used to do multiple things, such as launching an app or mapped to any shortcut, as we saw in the action button previous year. According to me, the capture button can be used to do multiple things, which we could possibly see in the new upcoming iOS 18. So, make sure to keep our channel subscribed and press the bell icon to never miss any future updates, as we are planning to make a dedicated video on the new upcoming iOS 18. Let's move on to the design changes which are dedicated only for the Pro series. As I mentioned earlier, Apple is making significant upgrades which we are only gonna see in the Pro series. The first one being the thinner bezels and the second one being the actual bigger screen in displays. Yes, you heard it right, Apple is finally giving bigger screen size in years. So, iPhone 16 Pro is jumping from 6.1 inches to 6.3 inches, and the 16 Pro Max is jumping from 6.7 to 6.9 inches. So, in this year's Pro series of iPhone, we are going to see both thinner bezels and bigger displays, resulting in a better screen to body ratio. Another update which Apple is significantly improving this year are microphones. This is to enhance the use of Siri and new smarter Siri with upcoming new iOS 18. Coming back to the major updates that actually make sense are cameras. The periscopic zoom lens, which was launched with iPhone 15 previous year, which was only limited for the Pro Max model, this year even the iPhone 16 Pro will feature that periscopic zoom lens. And specifically, we don't have any updates regarding the camera app like new cinematic mode or astrophotography. We might just see some minor hardware changes like better aperture or each camera lens upgrading to 48 megapixels. Moving on to the battery and charging section. This year, we might see the charging speeds jumping from 27 watts to 40 watts wired and 15 watts to 20 watts wireless, which according to me is significant and sufficient. Considering most of the people use wired over wireless charging, 40 watts is a sweet spot which gives significant improvement in charging speeds compared to the previous generation, yet keeping everything under the radar. So, according to me, 40 watts wired charging is not too low nor too high, keeping battery health in mind. Coming back to the conclusion, should you upgrade now or should you wait for the fall of new series of lineup totally depends on you. If you have a better phone which got plenty of storage and battery health, you should definitely wait for new smartphones as you get latest piece of tech. If your phone is not in a good condition and you want a phone immediately, go with iPhone 15. And if you have already planned to go with iPhone 15, if possible, wait for the launch of iPhone 16 as the price of the previous generation iPhones get a good amount of discount. So that's it for today's episode of TWS. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss a future update. That said, this is Tech with Shady signing off.